All right, guys, it's Andrew with Braggins Adventures. We're here at the Palms for 4 nights. We're gonna check out every dining venue, every bar. We're gonna check out the pool. We're gonna do a room tour. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
This is Braggins Adventures.
All right, so we are going inside the Palms right now. As you come in, the first thing you're gonna see straight ahead from you is the Unknown Bar. Great place to enjoy a couple of cocktails as well as get some gaming in.
This bar is pretty cool to look at, and the bartenders are nice enough here. I don't quite understand the bisected shark and what it has to do with being unknown. I don't know. The theming's just odd here. This is your only walk-up bar on the east side of the casino, so its location does give it value.
We're gonna make our way around to the right. We're passing all the craps tables. A lot of the table games located right here in the center. As you walk in that front door, we're gonna continue around the walkway to the right. Many slots. On the right is the high limit room. We don't go in there because the vlog doesn't make enough money for me to do that yet. We're just gonna continue our walk. We do have more table games here on the left. And the butterfly that Palms is well known for at this point. The other half of the high limit room right here on the right. We're just gonna continue around on the walkway here. More slots. There's restrooms here on the right next to the high limit room. We're gonna come up on Mabel's Barbecue here on the right. We have the pleasure of dining here for one dinner. We'll check that out right now. We're at Mabel's Barbecue. We may have ordered too much food. So we've got the beans. These are the pit beans here. This is a bacon wrapped jalapeno, shishito peppers, mac and cheese, pickles and pickled onions, barbecue pulled pork, the brisket, the cornbread, and I didn't know they came with a roll. So that's more carbs. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm kind of excited. What should I try first? The beans? Should I go with beans? Dude, they smell so good. All right, those beans are the way barbecue beans should be. Those are good. I'm gonna hit up the pulled pork now, if that's cool with you. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little dry. I was wrong. Those are good. No, that's good meat. Shells and cheese. And apparently a pickled onion. So the shells and cheese, dude, that's good because it has a little bit of barbecue seasoning in there. How about a shishito? It's got some cheese on it, but that's all right, right? Bacon wrapped jalapeno, look at this thing. It's falling over. And I think there's cheddar cheese in here. I would be lying to you if I said that was anything other than my favorite bite so far. Those bacon wrapped jalapenos are the business. How about cornbread? Simple cornbread. I'm not gonna put the butter on it. I'm just gonna try it for you. It's good cornbread. I can't say if it's the best cornbread I've ever had or if it's the worst or in between. It's good cornbread. What's last up? Brisket on my plate, right? We're gonna try not to be sloppy with this, but I'm not gonna cut it. I'm just gonna take a nibble. It's tender, it's moist, it's got a nice flavor. I don't know if you can see either. It's got a nice smoke ring on it. I mean, if you look at that, it's good. Look, it's pulling apart too. It's just falling apart. It's good brisket. So far, so good, guys. Guys, I don't know if you can tell. I've got the meat sweats. This was a great meal. Alyssa particularly enjoyed the shishito peppers, the shells and cheese, and the brisket. I liked the beans. I don't remember. Did they call them cowboy beans? I'll put it on the screen. I'm not sure. I liked the shells and cheese. The brisket was good. I thought the pulled pork at the beginning was a little meh, but it grew on me as it went, especially with these two sauces, which they just bring to your table. Shishito peppers were good. They always are. Cornbread was tasty, not too dry, but a little dry. The bacon wrapped jalapenos were good, but they're very fat. They're very filling. My favorite bite, honestly, I think are these beans. They're so good. They got meat chunks in there. They got beans. They got the right amount of brown sugar, the right amount of spice. I had low expectations coming here because celebrity chef restaurants tend to be overrated, in my humble opinion. And this is a Michael Simon restaurant called Mabel's Barbecue in the Palms. I have really low expectations. He blew me out of the water, guys. Like I love him on Food Network, okay? I think he's funny. But I didn't expect this. Now, is it worth it to come here? Honestly, we're always honest with you. I have a $50 food and beverage credit here. You know what, though? I would have paid full price for this meal. I think it's delicious. They've got game day specials. They've got each day of the week specials. Service is good. It's a cool little atmosphere. I would have paid full price for this, honestly. It's a good meal. You should definitely come to Mabel's Barbecue inside the Palms. As you leave Mabel's Barbecue, you're going to come up to the Tonic Sports Bar. This is the big boy. Lots of TV screens. They're massive. This is a great spot to grab a cocktail, and they are complimentary if you're gambling at the bar. As long as you put a $20 bill in and you're playing a dollar bet, your drinks are free.
This bar has probably the nicest bartenders, and it is possible I played for a couple hours on $30 and got 6 whiskeys. It doesn't feel like a sports bar, it feels like a locals bar. This is my favorite spot to grab a drink inside the Palms.
We're going to continue around in the casino here. We're headed towards Palms Place, which is like the condominiums of Palms. So they're mostly privately owned Airbnb type situations. But we will check some of that out for you. Next up on the right hand side is going to be Tim Ho Wan. Unfortunately, we did not get a chance to dine in here simply because, well, we're here for a limited time and they have a lot of restaurants on the property. We're also in town for a conference, which means a few of our meals were comped. More restrooms here on the right as we come up on the display for Yamava and the westernmost parking area and valet for Palms Place. Here's the west parking garage. Or loop back around it's a fairly skinny casino. So this is the West Casino Bar. Again, another great place to grab a drink. All right, guys, we're at the West Bar, which is the little like casino bar down on the west end of the building. A couple of beverages. Look at that. Thank you. So they do have a bunch of TV showing stuff, but we're all the way down by Palm's Place here. And we're gonna play a little bit of poker.
Another good bar with funny bartenders. The hours here vary, probably due to its location in the far corner of the casino.
Coming up on more slot machines as we make our way back towards the food court and movie theater. That's right, they have a movie theater here. So the food court has a 24-hour McDonald's, which is convenient. I'm not sure what the menu's like 24 hours a day. Panda Express. We've got a coffee bean and tea leaf, and then an Earl of Sandwich, which I had the pleasure of enjoying. And there are 2 open slots here. But let's check out Earl of Sandwich first. Today in the food court of Palms, we're checking out the Earl of Sandwich. I got their holiday turkey on wheat. You know what? It's a holiday sandwich you make every year with like all those leftovers. You just kind of pile it together on bread. It's really good. I'm sorry, I like Earl of Sandwich. I'm not going to say any differently ever. It makes for a good sandwich. It's quick, it's easy, and it's relatively cheap at under $9. Continuing out of the food court, making our way to the right, headed back towards the main entrance. You know, for a long, skinny casino, there's actually quite a bit crammed in here, but it doesn't feel crowded. Coming up on the reward center for your Club Serrano. And yes, your Yamava card is good here as well. The cashiers on the right as we come up to the ballrooms and the Pearl Concert Theater. They actually get some pretty good acts in here. I can't speak to the ballrooms because I have not been in them. My conference this week is actually off property. Box office right next to the theater, which I really appreciate. I feel like some of the casinos are putting their box office pretty far. We're gonna look at Send Noodles. We love this spot. We've eaten here before, so let's check that out.
And we have a full in-depth review from our last visit, so I encourage you to watch that video at the end of this one. The bullet points are that this is a higher-end dining experience with a price tag to match, but the food is some of the best I've eaten in Vegas. It makes for a good date night, but it can get crowded during peak dinner times and on the weekend.
And then we're going to go to the AYCE buffet. We actually got reservations for the lobster night here. So come on in and we're going to show you the buffet.
We enjoyed this on lobster night, and the experience was so great it warranted its own in-depth video, which is linked at the end of this one. It's $80 a person on lobster night, which is a hefty price tag, but if you have a Las Vegas Advisor Platinum membership, you get a coupon for buy one, get one, and that coupon is good on lobster night. Platinum membership's $50 a year, so even if you only use the Ace Buffet coupon, you still come out $30 ahead. But membership gets you so much more. Use the link in our description to sign up for Platinum membership today, and you're on your way to saving hundreds of dollars on your next Vegas trip. The annual coupon book includes savings on hotels, food, and gaming, in addition to several show options. But in our opinion, the Ace Buffet coupon is the biggest bang for your buck. You too could be on your way to eating 9 lobster tails and 4 pounds of crab in one sitting like I did.
As you come out of the buffet, you're on the back side of the unknown bar that I showed you when we first walked in the front door. I'm not kidding about all the dining options that are available here. It's pretty insane. So we're coming back around. We're almost to the back corner here. There's elevators that go to the Fantasy Tower, and there's a store that I want to go back here and show you real quick. It's Stuff I Forgot is what it's called. So it's basically going to be the Sunry Store on the property, where you're going to find those overpriced deodorants and things like that. But they do have a few cute souvenirs in here and such. Sundries that I mentioned before. And this is also open 24 hours a day. We're going to come back out. We're going to go back down the walkway towards the main casino again, because I do have a few more things to show you. Again, more restrooms right here on the right. There's a lot of conveniently located restrooms here. We're going to come upon the Serrano Vista Cafe, which has both a sit-down and a grab-and-go counter. This is all open 24 hours a day. We'll check that out right now. I think we ate every breakfast here this time. We've eaten here before. We love the Serrano Vista Cafe. They have a grab-and-go counter where you can also order takeout from the main menu. They're open 24 hours a day, and this is going to be like one of your inexpensive spots here at the Palms. And as you come back, we're headed towards the east parking garage. We like to park over here. It's more convenient for us and it's closer to our elevators. We'll take you in the spa and the fitness center here. Obviously, we didn't use the spa services, but we made use of the fitness center.
In addition to the Palms Fitness Center, guests also have access to the Palms Place Fitness Center.
And then just to the left here is Sammy's Island Palms Pool, which we're gonna check out now.
We didn't get to use the pool because it was closed for a private event, which I'll discuss further in a bit. But the first strike for Palms is the nighttime private party here one of the nights was so ludicrously loud, I could hear the bass over the sound of my TV on the 30th floor in the wee hours. Calling down did nothing. It made for a rough morning the next day. There is no benefit to the people below to have music that can be heard on the 30th floor.
Coming out of the pool area, we're gonna head back down this little corridor towards the main casino. Couple of little slot machines. These were bumping last night. Like every one of them was full for a long time. So they must pay out pretty well. Past the Serrano Vista Cafe. Coming to the right. So the Green Street to the right here is a venue that they haven't really done anything with. It used to be a restaurant that closed down a long time ago. And I think they use it for special events now. Casino staff wants to turn it into more casino gaming space. The event staff wants it to be event space. So that's an ongoing argument. We're gonna take you right here into Palms Pizza because we love this spot as well.
Palms Pizza is one of our favorite slices in Vegas. You can see in-depth reviews in our previous video as well as our Battle Royale series for Vegas pizza slices. This one definitely ranks high, and that salad is one of my favorite bites.
Coming out of Palms Pizza, curving around to the right here, there was an old Mexican restaurant here that I've honestly never seen open. It's been shut down, I think, since COVID, and they just haven't put anything in there, but I believe they use it as special event space. You can get back out to the pool to the right over here, and then we're gonna go inside Scotch 80 Prime. We love this steakhouse. We'll take you inside right now.
We visited the spot twice, but both visits we were there during happy hour, so we enjoyed our time at the bar. You can check out our first visit in the original Palms review linked at the end of this one, but on this visit we enjoyed a couple of cocktails and some delicious fresh oysters. This place is the high-end steakhouse on property and comes with a high price tag, but you can find some value during happy hour. Just don't expect $6 beers.
Coming out of Scotch 80 Prime, you're gonna find the Vetri Cucina Italian restaurant. This is another one we unfortunately didn't get a chance to head to. And then coming out of Cucina to the other tower, you've got the world famous Ghost Bar, which is their rooftop bar. Let's head inside.
Another venue that was regularly closed for private events and even moved us 3 different times on our visit because of rentals. That's strike 2. Too many venues are rented out for private events too often. Between the pool, Ventry, and Ghost Bar, that's 3 spots we weren't allowed to use on our visit in full. Strike 3 is also here at the Ghost Bar, and that's the allegedly strict dress code that isn't remotely enforced. Honestly, this spot is way overrated.
They've got their Club Serrano gift exchange area that's under construction right now. So they've relocated it. But here's a little sneak peek at what they're doing in that space. VIP lounge, if you're fortunate enough, they've got coffee, tea, and sodas in there. Coming around to the registration desk. This place is packed during check-in times, so just pack your patience with you. And we're back at the front doors, the main entrance for the Palms. All right, what do you say we go upstairs and check out a room tour? All right, guys, we're on the 30th floor of the Fantasy Tower, room 205. We're gonna head in here and do a little updated room tour from the last time we stayed here. So I'm gonna go all the way in first, and then I'll come back and show you bathroom and stuff. Just give you a wide view here. Boom. Nice. What is that? A queen, king, maybe? The seating area, the desk area, the most gigantic hotel television ever, and a dresser area in here. So you see those 3 pillows. I said this last time we stayed at the Palm. And then they give you 400 pillows over here on the bed. So eventually this couch is going to end up with 400 pillows, because who needs this many pillows? All right, one thing I always love about Palms is the number of outlets. So on either nightstand, there's a single outlet and then what's supposed to be a dual USB. However, the front USB on both bars does not work. And the lamp is plugged in, or the alarm clock is plugged into my outlet. However, the alarm clock also has a USB-A, USB-C, an outlet on that side, and an outlet on that side. So I've got so many outlets, and then if I wanted to, I come over here, I had 2 more USB ports and 2 outlets right here on the desk. It's a nice big desk. Over here in the corner, we've got the AC controls, which were running when we arrived, which is always nice. You wanna see a view real quick before I talk about the rest of the room? It's gonna get real bright. Boom. So we got a strip view I can see from Strat down to the old Mirage, looking through the Rio there, looking down on Sammy Hagar's pool area. And then if I pan over this way, just a beautiful view of the Vegas Valley. I'm gonna close this back up to keep the cold air in. We're gonna come around. Always nice artwork at the Palms. 4 very deep dresser drawers and then 2 shelves. There are, however, no outlets built into this cabinet that I can find, and none down on the floors on this side, but there is one right there. We've got the little wet bar area, storing some stuff up there. The dreaded mini bar, don't touch stuff. And I do want to point out, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this coffee used to be free and now it's $2.50, and they're really easy to knock over. She did say you can go ask them to take it off though, because they'll come check the stock. But every other hotel, coffee's free, so I don't know why they're charging $2.50. And then the other mini bar, don't touch none of that, okay? That'll cost you just by moving it, because there's weight sensors in there, so just steer clear. I wish hotels would stop doing this. Just give me a fridge to put my stuff in. There's nice shelving down here to store our stuff. And I guess you bring your own Keurig pods and at least use their coffee maker instead of paying the $2.50 for that. I'm gonna come back around here. Right at the entrance, there's this cool closet. I've showed you this in my last review video here. I don't remember the light coming on for me though, which is a nice touch. It's a decent sized closet. It's doing its job. A little safe to store your valuables. Close that back up. And I'm gonna show you the bathroom, because it's like one of my favorite parts about the Palms. Hi, what's up? All right, first off, the shower is huge, like gigantic. Walk in, there's a seat if you need the seat. The shower head's at a good height, because here's my eye level right here. And it's up there, so that's nice. It smells really good in here. They have changed the amenities, however. So it used to be they gave us like individual amenities here, and they've gone to what everybody else is doing, which is stuff hanging on the wall there. That's kind of a bummer. I wasn't sure this window's so clean. I thought it was closed again on me. They also used to have more amenities here for us, like shower cabs and other things, but now they just got the soap and the lotion down here. We always bring our own soap though. It's a little pro tip. Same 2 glasses that we had before. And then back over here is the water closet, which has a sliding barn door to seal it off. Trash can in this bathroom, and then there is one out here in the room. I'm gonna come back around for you. You know what's missing in this room that we did have last time were those plush robes for you to use. I'm sure I can ask for them, but they were in the room when we arrived last time. Oh, there's that other trash can. Funny thing, you see all that stuff coming out of there? So there was a big happy birthday banner right here when we walked in, and I actually called down to make sure like they didn't give us somebody else's room, but she thinks that housekeeping just might have forgotten to take it down after the last guest. Look at the art, it's so pretty in here. We love the palms. Honestly, the happy birthday banner doesn't bother me. The 2 USB ports that don't work don't bother me. The mini bar that's so excessive and then charge you for golf or for coffee, that's bothersome. I mean, especially when I can go downstairs and get free coffee in the VIP lounge anyway. Like, I just feel like the coffee should be free. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below.
Well, that's our visit to the Palms. Our first visit was so much better. I hope they get the wrinkles from this trip figured out. Don't forget to check out both Palms videos on screen. Click that like and subscribe, and grab your Las Vegas Advisor membership for half off the Ace Buffet. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.